You ever learn about somebody in history and think, why did y'all hide him? Because before Garvey, before Malcolm, before Pan-Africanism became a movement, there was Henry Sylvester Williams, a Trinidadian lawyer who looked at the entire diaspora and said, we're not separate stories, we're one struggle. And he was saying that in 1900, and we were never supposed to know he existed. He was born in Trinidad under British colonial rule, a world obsessed with hierarchy, race, and proximity to whiteness. Then he lived in places like Grenada, Nova Scotia, and London. And everywhere he went, he saw the same thing. Black people facing the same oppression under different accents, different governments, different excuses, but the same structure. He didn't romanticize it, he recognized it. And before activists even had the language for it, he understood the truth. We're not scattered, we're connected. By the late 1890s, Williams had an idea that nobody else was bold enough to try. What if Black people from all over the world met in the same room? Not to survive, but to strategize. So he founded the African Association in London, and then he organized the first Pan-African Conference in 1900. That's decades before African independence, decades before the big leaders became global names. He didn't coin the term Pan-African, but he's the one that turned it into a political movement. At that conference, he brought together Africans, West Indians, Black Americans, and Black Britons, putting colonialism on trial in the middle of the empire itself. People think he was just a thinker, but no. He became a barrister in London, then practiced law in Southern Africa, defending Africans caught under racist colonial laws. And then he ran for public office and won. In 1906, he became one of the first Black men elected to public office in Britain. From that seat, he pushed the British government to confront its own empire from the inside. Williams didn't live to see the world he imagined, though. He died in 1911, before independence movements, before decolonization, before Pan-African Congresses became global institutions. But everyone who came after him, Padmore, Du Bois, Garvey, and Nkrumah Kenyatta, pulled directly from the foundation that he built. He didn't create a moment, he created a mindset. Henry Sylvester Williams didn't choose fame. He didn't need a crowd, he didn't need a spotlight. He connected the diaspora before the diaspora knew that it was supposed to be connected. He's the quiet architect behind the idea that Black freedom is global, not local. Some revolutionaries light the fire. Others draw the blueprint for the whole matchbox. He was the blueprint. Say his name. Henry Sylvester Williams.